All right, good morning, Tasty Nation. Mark Hawaiian Trader here. All right, so just a little follow-up to yesterday's pre-market peak. Um, Take a look at what's going on here. Here's the SPY in my Tastyworks platform. This is my 30. As you can see, this is the high, this is the low, and I was looking for it to retrace halfway, and it went way past halfway. But good news is it hit right here, and it came back down. So on my old Thinkorswim charts, I was zooming here based on the way I have it set up, and look, IV rank is popping up. So here's the high, here's the low, and somewhere in between right here. So I like this chart set up about halfway, so it's pretty good. So it did shoot up yesterday past, okay, so it shot way past kind of like the halfway point. But the good news is, if you look at what gave me a little bit hope yesterday is when I looked at my chart, this was red. My OBV cross was red, which means there are more sellers than buyers, and that's a good thing. And that should mean the market should turn over. And of course, this red line was below the yellow line on my regular stochastic, and then I'm hoping I want it to turn over and come down because I want IV rank to pop. This is SPY, so that went well here. And then I talked about what I look for in my 15-minute chart, which is right here, you can see, right? So what I like about this is my 5-day 15-minute chart right here. And what I like about this is the lows while the market is open is lower than pre-market or yesterday's after hours low. All right. Whereas the other day, hold on, let me scroll over so you can see. All right, now this is yesterday, right? Look, the high went above. Wait, I want to make sure I'm doing the right one. Yeah. No, I went too far. Okay, so all right, so yeah, so yesterday the high of yesterday went above pre-market and after hours high. So I didn't like that when that happened, and I thought it would even go higher, and it didn't. So this was a pleasant surprise for me. But the low didn't go below yesterday's low. See that? Kind of touched off this and bounced up. Then we went into close. So not quite an inside day, but that's what I was looking at. So not much action yesterday. Not today is where I get excited, and you might wanna my ears perk up, and I pay more attention because of this. The low is below pre-market and after hours low. All right, kind of like here the other day, but it didn't. There was no follow through. Anyway, so that's what I was looking at. So to follow up from yesterday, this is what I wanted to see happen. I want IV rank to climb. It's at IV rank is now at 31.09. And I am looking to see it climb higher and touch 50 again. This is hard. I mean, the last time I touched 50 was all the way back here on the SPY. November 1st, right around there. Okay, crazy. So let's see if we can do that again, and we can start selling, putting on some positions around then. Again, more golden geckos. My private coaching clients, you know what to do starting pretty much now. A little early, but you can pretty much start now. All right. Let's check out QQQ, which is the one that's been getting a lot more active. See, look, IV rank 45. So QQQ, private coaching clients, do your thing on this one. All right, I like this right here. Okay, what I do not like is this is still green. I want this to go red. Once this goes red, you're gonna see QQQ, move a lot further to the downside, kind of like this. Now, these are Heiken Ashi candles, which means they're smoothed out more versus regular candles. But I like it because it's just a little bit more orderly for me to see. It's not so choppy. So yeah, we got some room to go. We got all the way down here for the slow stochastics to get. We got all the way down here for my slow stochastic crossing my 50% line here, and same thing with here. This gotta go red though. We need this to go red for there to be follow through, and right now it's not. The good news is it's pointing downwards. Let's look at IWM. It's another fun one. Yeah, look at this. This is great. But IV rank dropped the last few days, right? Because it recovered. But now look, let's have same kind of like SPY. But this should move faster. See how it's red here, And that happened. Wait, if you don't look at, can I move it over? Whoa, too much. I'm gonna move it over to, here we go. Ooh, let's go like that. All right. So see how it was, it's red here, and then pretty much it was red. Yeah, it's funny. Kind of bounced up, but it's still red, which is good. See red here, which assumes a strong downward trend. This is back in August 1st. And look, still down, right? All red. Come today, still red. Okay, so this has a IWM could go a lot lower. Let me zoom out real quick because I always said, I don't know if you've been a follower of my vlogs back in the day, you said that, well, Ivy, these two lines gotta converge, right? The stock price and this has gotta converge sooner or later. So look for it to either time goes by or something has to happen. And sure enough, right around here, the high was around July 25th, 26th, and then red right here, right? Start to go red on 7/27. Once my OB precaution red, that signaled to me there are more sellers and buyers, so get ready for a downward trend. And yep, that's kind of what happened. Not fast though, nice and slow and orderly downward trend. See that? So, and there was no spike in IB rank. It kind of was a gradual climb in IB rank over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days. So that's what I'm looking at here. 1, 2, tomorrow's Friday already, so we're looking at maybe next week unless something happens, you know, in the news or something. But it's been very resilient to the news, so we'll see what happens. And I'm looking to hit 134.34. Kind of these two gotta meet, you know, kind of come down and looking for a bounce back. All right. And if you look, the downward trend was nice and orderly, right? Down a little bit, up a little bit, down a little bit, up a little bit, down a little bit, up a little bit. Nice orderly trend. That makes for some very nice trading and for where you make good money. Diamonds, Dow Jones. Okay, yeah. So see how OBV cross shot way up high here? When it gets too high above here, it's got to come back down. Excuse me. Came down, turned red, but no follow through. So I'm looking for that to happen coming up here, and IB rank to pop. All right, good news is IB rank is climbing. All right, so that's what I'm looking at today. I'll be watching /NQ because those are the futures for the Nasdaq. See, and here is my 15-minute chart, and yep, that's a good thing. And let me go back. So I like that. Okay, I'll be following NQ, and yep. Right, so I'll probably see a little bit of a rally right here, a little bit, in the next 15 minutes or so. It'll come up a little bit. It'll still be down, but just not down as much, and then hopefully all this will cycle back up. It could all cycle back up here, cycle back up here, cycle back up here, but the stock price won't recover all the way up. And then it'll drop down again. This will drop back down, this will drop back down, down, and you'll see the lower bars going lower. That's on the 15-minute chart, okay? Kind of like this. See how everything climbed up? It shot up here and then down, and then as everything went down, that happened. So what I want to happen today is I want everything to climb. It's got to cycle like a wave, right? It'll cycle back up, but I don't want it to climb all the way back up here. I kind of want it to stay down here and then drop further. So that's what I'm looking for. Private coaching clients, you know what to do. Get ready. You don't have to pull the trigger yet, but you know, definitely start doing something in QQQ that I taught you. SPY, we got some, you can pretty much get started already as well. And yep, sounds good. Any questions? My charts are free. Go to the description of this YouTube channel and you can get hit like. You see my website, chat me up there, hit like, subscribe, and I can get you, message me over and I'll get you some charts, my charts. If you're new, wait, if you're new, I'm gonna assume you're new and you've never done anything like this before. So I'm gonna walk you through some of my old stuff real quick that was in my Golden Gecko videos. So real quick, a Golden Gecko is a specific type of trade. Okay, it's you go to strategies, and to get Tastyworks, this platform right here, go down in the description to get Tastyworks here, click on that link and you get all this stuff for free. All right, you're gonna go to home here. There's a trade button right above. Oh shoot, you can't see, but right above here is a trade button. Hit the trade button. You're gonna type in SPY right here. Okay, SPY. Wow, I can't type this morning. Oh my god, I still can't type. Okay, SPY. What the heck? Oh no, I can't see. You're gonna click on choose strategies. You're gonna click on Iron Condor. You're gonna make sure this is set and start at normal default. You want this to say 45 days. Gonna check that. Click on 1 standard deviation. This should be 84. That should read 10. Hit go. From here on out, whenever you click on that, it'll always remember those settings. So this is not a normal Iron Condor. So it's a specific type of Iron Condor. All right. You want to sell it closer to 45 days out. You're going to sell the 1 standard deviation puts and calls, okay, and you're going to sell the, and you're going to buy the 2 standard deviations out of the money, or 2% probably in the money puts and calls. That's what you're going to buy. So you see, I just hit this tile button right there. Look at what it does. It changes the information inside here to reflect either the strike price or the percentages. I do the percentages. I don't really care what strike it is per se, because as long as the percentages are correct, the probabilities are correct, I'm on the right trade. So when you do this, it'll get closest to the normal expiration, closest to 45 days to expiration, and it'll line up on these lines or close to it. If they're off a little bit, you can adjust them like you want, but if it doesn't land exactly, that's because there's not an exact strike price on the those percentages. Meaning this vertical dash dotted line here, right here, that's 1 standard deviation out of the money. What that means is it's 1 standard deviation away from the current stock price. Here's where SPY is now. This is 1 standard deviation above it. This is 1 standard deviation below it. You want these to read as close to 84% as possible. I don't care that it's the 237 put, because the software will put in the trade whatever that strike price is. I want my probabilities to be correct. Now, to save yourself buying power and reduce the amount of your maximum potential loss, you want to buy the 2 standard deviation away puts and calls. So see this one right here, I'm buying a put that's 2% in the money. I can just move this anywhere I want. I don't care about the price here. I just want it to say 2%, because I know that'll be closest to 2 standard deviations. See, look at this one. I don't care about the price. I'm just looking for it to get as close to 2% as possible, that vertical line. See, look, see how it kind of jumps because there's nothing in between. So I'll just pick this one. All right. Now look, I have a 71% chance of not losing any money, or 71% chance of making money. I can sell this contract for 73 bucks. Here's a neat thing about Tastyworks, okay? This trade right here, it only costs $1 to put on each position. $1, $2, $3, $4. But to take it off is free. Again, to get Tastyworks, go down to the description of this video and click Get Tastyworks here, and you can get this platform for free, right? So that is unheard of in the industry, all right? Now, here's my probability of profit. Now let's look at this. This is really neat too. This is only available in Tastyworks. P50, this stands for what is the probability of making 50% of my max profit? I have a 93% chance of making 50% of my max profit if I put on this trade today. All right, so this is what's called a Golden Gecko. This is not how I personally trade now. This is not what I teach my private clients. It's a lot more powerful what I teach them, but this is how I started back in the day, and this is a good way to get your feet wet. All right, hope that helps. Anything pops up, I might do a post-market vlog video later today, but I kind of want to see what happens in the, where's my grid? I kind of want to see what happens in the market today. Yeah, this is good. I kind of want there to be follow through here. I want to see more red, and I want VIX to be green. Okay, I want this to be red. I want this to be red. That's good. Okay, and that's what I'll be watching today mostly. All right, guys, have a good one.